Hey guys, this is week 17. I'm 17 weeks and 1 day today. I did mean to do a video last week, of course, and I just didn't get around to it. So I skipped a week. So now we're on week 17. And I actually wrote down my symptoms this time so that I have more to talk about. Okay, so first I'm going to go over my doctor's appointment that I had on the 9th last week. There wasn't really a whole lot that happened. I got the results from my previous appointment. I had a pap test done and everything came back normal, so that's fine. Sorry, my son is making lots of noise. Hopefully you can hear me over this. So yeah, he said everything looked good. I was measuring perfectly right on time. Yeah, I was measuring right where I should have been, which was about 16 weeks and 4 days at the time. And then I asked him about, I don't know if I mentioned it in my last video or not, about the baby in the morning being really, really high up. And I don't know how to insert pictures like into the video, and this is kind of silly, but I'm gonna see if I can show you a picture from my phone, because I took a picture of it that morning. You know, this picture, this is me lying down normally, okay? And then this picture was that morning. Now, you can see how bunched up the baby is, right? And you can see that the top of my uterus is probably around belly button height. Now, I asked him about this, and I said, you know, is it possible that because the baby was bunched up like that, or, you know, why was it so high? And he said, well, at 16 and a half weeks, there's no way that the top of your uterus is that high. It was probably gas or stool, he says. And, no. That is not gas or stool. I mean, I just showed you guys that picture. There's no way. That is the baby. And this is my 4th baby. My son did the same thing. I know it was the baby. So then I asked him if it's possible for, you know, the uterus's resting position to be lower, and then when the baby, you know, goes up high like that, maybe it raises the fundal height. And he said, no, that doesn't happen. Whatever, buddy. I know what I felt, and that was the baby. Hey! Samantha? No. Anyways, and then he checked the heartbeat, and usually the heartbeat is around 150, 157 was how much it was at my last appointment, and that's also how much it was at my last ultrasound. And then when he checked the heartbeat this time, it was 145, 143, 145. And he kind of laughed and said, oh, it sounds like a happy boy. And I know that's an old wives' tale. Nobody knows if there's really much truth to that, but, you know, I know that he was kind of just joking around. So I kind of laughed, and I said, yeah, that's what we're hoping for. And then he says, no, I'm just joking. I have no idea. I'm thinking, why the heck would you even say that? Like, you're just going to get someone's hopes up, right? I mean, I know that it's not necessarily true, but whatever. Anyways, I thought it was funny that he said that. So that was basically the whole appointment. He said everything looks good. The baby looks perfect. I'm measuring, you know, right where I should be. So that's good. Symptoms for the past couple weeks, because I missed last week. Cramping. I've been cramping up. I don't know if it's gas or what it is, but I'm just really crampy sometimes. And I need to, you know, sit down and just take a break because I'm so sore. Sore nipples, like crazy. Like, they hurt so bad. And I know I talked about the sore boobs in my last video, but this week the boobs aren't that sore. It's the nipples that are really, really sore. What are you doing? Yeah, they hurt really bad. Breakouts, I've been breaking out. You probably can't. I got one right here. I got them on my forehead. I put a bit of makeup on, so you can't really see them, but it's mostly around my chin here and up on my forehead. And I usually don't break out that bad, you know, unless it's around my time of the month, and I'll get a couple here and there, but, so that's been kind of weird. Dandruff. I have had horrible, horrible dandruff the past couple days, or past couple weeks. You can't see it right now because I've been trying to treat it, and, I don't know if it's working or not, but I don't want to use Head and Shoulders or any dandruff shampoo because I know what it actually does to your hair and to your skin, and the thought of it kind of grosses me out, so I don't want to use that. So I've been trying to search, you know, like home remedies and that kind of thing. So I did we use coconut oil for our diapers, so I did a coconut oil treatment in my hair a couple days ago. I guess it was 4 days ago. And, it made my hair feel really nice. But, you know, I usually wash my hair every other day, so on the second day after my in-between day, when I wasn't washing my hair, the dandruff was back already. And then I read tea tree oil, and we used to use the tea tree oil in our cloth wipe solution when we did cloth wipes, so I had some of that left over. So I, what are you doing, Alex? You're being weird. So I heard that is good for dandruff too, so I put some of that in my shampoo bottle, and I mixed it all up. And I also thought that maybe I would not use conditioner yesterday, so I washed my hair last night. And I used the tea tree oil in my shampoo, and I didn't put any conditioner in my hair, which I never do. I always use conditioner because I hate the feeling of my hair being squeaky. But I decided to just try it, thinking maybe it's an issue if my body's not producing its own oils, and then, you know, when I put conditioner on, it's just coating my hair in this stuff, right? So I figured I would just leave my hair the way it's supposed to be, and so far, today's my in-between day, where I don't wash my hair, and there's nothing yet, but we'll see tomorrow. Usually by tomorrow is when it shows up. So, I don't see anything right now. What else? Dry lips. My lips have been so chapped and so dry, like you can see it. And I just put chapstick on them. Some cravings. I've been craving nibs. Nibs are my main craving. I mean, with Jackson and with Samantha, I don't know if you guys have watched my previous pregnancy vlogs, but my craving was cherry blasters, and same with Alex. It was always cherry blasters, and for some reason this time the sugary coating is just not cutting it for me. I don't like it. But nibs. I love nibs, and I have to buy like the long ones that are kind of like licorice. And I buy the big family size bags, and I'll eat them. Oh, they're so good. I want nibs right now. And so that's my main craving. And then something new that's kind of popped up in the last week that I've been craving is chocolate cake. I really want a moist chocolate cake with chocolate icing, but it has to be moist, like almost like a Black Forest cake. But I don't want the Black Forest, icing. I want chocolate icing. Something else, waking up at nighttime. I wake up so many times in the middle of the night, it's ridiculous, and it's not always to pee. I mean, I pee maybe 2 or 3 times a night. It's not that bad, but I wake up. Every time I need to roll over. My body, I don't know why, I wake up to roll over, and usually I would just sleep through it. I would roll over in my sleep. So that's kind of new. My prenatals, I can't take my prenatals anymore because I get splitting headaches all day every time I take my prenatal, and Tylenol won't get rid of it. It lingers and lingers and lingers, and the Tylenol doesn't fix it. So I haven't been taking my prenatals because I can't handle it. What else? The thick discharge. I'm still having thick discharge, and actually at my the appointment where they did the pap test, he noticed it, and I got him to take a sample of it and test it, and he said everything came back normal. So it's some kind of, I don't know, whatever it is, it's just a lot of discharge, I guess. What else? Okay, movement. I'm still not feeling that much. I mean, I have to really, really pay attention to notice this baby moving, and even when it does, it's very light, like just flutters, barely noticeable. And with Jackson, I started feeling flutters at 15 weeks, and by 16 weeks, by this point, I was feeling good kicks, and I'm still not. It's frustrating me. I don't know what's different this time. Maybe the baby's position. I know it's not the placenta. The placenta's not in the front, because at my last ultrasound I asked, and he said it was on my back. So, or, whatever, towards my back. So yeah, I don't really know what's going on. I'm thinking maybe the baby's legs are pointing to my back, you know what I mean? Like, the baby's back is closest to my belly, if that makes sense. And that might be where I'm not feeling much. I'm not really sure, but I don't know. So that's basically it. You can wait a minute. I'll do a bubble shot really quick. And there's all the kids. Oh, and that little girl got hurt by her dog. Excuse me. That's a black eye. So, here's the belly for 17 weeks. Girls, move please.
I want to be in a video.
Not right now. Alex, move please. Yeah, so.
What are you doing?
Not much bigger, I don't think. I don't know, maybe a little bit right here. I feel like I'm a lot bigger this time than I was with Jackson. Excuse me. Yeah. So, that's it. Take care, guys. I'll try to do my next video next week. Probably Monday again.